Hey guys, this is Derek with Woodworking. In this video, you'll see us testing out Sherwin-Williams' new Gallery Series paint. I haven't seen a ton about this product out there, so we wanted to put this video out, kind of testing how this compares to what we previously used, which was the UTE, the emerald with urethane. So we sprayed it on a ton of pieces of poplar, and we did some with 2 coats, 3 coats, some with primer. So all of those details are later in this video, as well as all the specs about this. So let's get to spraying. It's our piece of MDF we're going to spray. We're going to do 2 coats of Gallery on this one. All these pieces here, we have already sprayed our primer on. Some pieces we're going to do without primer, some pieces we're going to do with primer. So each one's a little bit different. We did spray all these and we did sand all these as well after the primer. So we sprayed the Gallery on all these samples, and we did a different variation on all these different pieces. Before we get into what we did on all of those, let's go over some of the specs of this. The Gallery does meet the KCMA, which is the Kitchen Cabinet Manufacturers Association. The recommended way to apply it would be to do either 3 coats, which we did on some of these pieces, or do a coat of primer and do 2 coats or 3 coats. It's recommended too. It kind of varies on what you're applying it to. And for the sake of this video, it's the pieces that we did prime here, we did with the premium wall and wood primer. So that's what we used. It does say to apply at temperatures above 55. Now, I believe that it would be fine if it was stored in a place that's like above 55, brought out to a place that's maybe 45 or something like that, sprayed and then brought back in to a location that's above that temperature. That's kind of what we did when we sprayed. I think it was around 45 to 50 degrees. And everything came out as it should because we had it drying in a warmer location. Another thing to note is that it's recommended to store above the 55 degrees as well. It's recommended that you spray this, not brush or roll. It's recommended to just spray it with either an airless or an HVLP sprayer. The tip size for the sprayer is 0.008 to 0.012. So that would be either like a 108, 110, 112, or a 208 to a 212, so on and so forth. What we used was the Graco Quick Shot. Now, what you'll see in the videos of me spraying it, or what you saw, I used a 110 for the first coat, and then I used a 310 for the other coats. I thought the 110 was going to be easier for what I was doing. It wasn't. The 310 was definitely the better way to go. So that is what I used. If you're interested in these quick shots, I do have another video back in my feed if you want to check that out. Before the Gallery Series, we used the UTE, which is the emerald urethane, has that urethane hardener in it. Now that stuff would be 2 hours to dry to the touch and 4 hours to recoat. But I would typically spray that a little bit thicker, and it would not be ready to recoat for a while. We'd have fans on it, it'd gum up, you could not stack that even the next day. We wouldn't flip it, anything like that. What we would have to do is spray 2 coats on one side and leave it for at least a day, if not 2, and then flip it to spray the other side. So this product actually dries incredibly quick, which is one of the huge benefits of it. The dry time in 77 degrees, which it was a little cooler here, but we had fans on it, and it did dry relatively close to what they recommended, which is 30 minutes to the touch, and you can move it around, stuff like that, and then 45 minutes to sand and recoat. and that's pretty accurate to what we did in this testing as well. And then you can stack it in 24 hours, they say. And if you have a dryer or a oven or whatnot, you can force dry this at 120 to 140 degrees and it'll dry in 10 to 20 minutes. We did not have that. It was just in our shop that was around 60 degrees and we used fans. It dried pretty close to that, 45 minutes to dry and recoat, or to sand and recoat. So these are the test pieces we sprayed. It's gonna be a little confusing. Some pieces have primer, some pieces don't have any primer, some pieces have 2-3 coats of gallery, and some of them we sanded, some of them we didn't. So it's gonna be extremely confusing because there's a bunch of different kinds, but try to follow me through this. This over here has 1 coat of primer, 2 coats of gallery without sanding. So we're gonna start with the non-sanded pieces first. So 1 coat primer, 2 coats of gallery, no sand. This piece has 2 coats of gallery, no sand. This is 3 coats of gallery, no sand. So altogether, you can definitely tell that these pieces did not come out the best. These are definitely the worst of the rest of what we have here. The best one of these 3 would be the 3 coats without sand. It came out a little bit better. It's still not great. I would not call this a factory finish. You can definitely tell by far, you can feel the imperfections, you can kind of feel the grain in the wood. So sanding would kind of knock down those higher areas and then be able to put that perfect finish back on. So these 3 I would not recommend. Again, these 3 are the ones that we did not sand at all throughout. Moving on, we have 3 coats of gallery, sanding 320 in between, which is what they recommend. Since it is self-sealing, you can use the first coat as a primer, and then the other 2 is applying your finish, sanding 320 between each coat. What we would typically do on a typical spray is we would do 1 coat of primer, we would sand 150, and then we would put 2 coats of UTE on before this product come out. That is how we would do it. So we did a test piece here, how we would do it, just substituting the gallery in for the UTE. So this piece has 1 coat of primer, 2 coats of gallery, sanding 150. And this came out pretty good. I would say there's just a few areas where you can kind of feel like a little like piece of dust or something in there. So it came out pretty good overall. If we had only done all these pieces in this, I would say this piece is the best, until we move forward to these 2. Now this one here has 1 coat of primer and 2 coats of gallery, sanding 320. And you can definitely tell the difference between the 150 and 320. So these 2 were sprayed with the same amount of coats of primer, 2 coats of gallery, and the only difference was sanding 150 and 320. The 320 definitely came out better, for sure, in comparison to the 150. This here, we kind of went crazy and we did another coat. We did 1 coat of primer, 3 coats of gallery, sanding 320. And I will say these 2 are pretty similar. I don't think we achieved anything better than the 2 coats of gallery. When doing the third, I think 2 coats would be sufficient. This feels like a factory finish right here. I don't think you can get any better than that. Even looking down it, it looks perfect. One thing to note is this and all these pieces here are all poplar. We use either poplar or maple for everything that we have to paint. I tend to like maple a little bit more because it's a little harder. It's less likely to, get a gouge when you drop it or something like that. But anyways, so this stuff is all maple or poplar right here. So moving forward, this coat here has 2 coats of gallery with sanding 150. It would have needed the 3rd coat for it to come out a little bit better, but it didn't come out horrible. I can still see the grain in it, so I would definitely say this is not going to be something I would recommend. Overall, I think what you have to do is either 3 coats of gallery, sanding 320, or 1 coat of primer with 2 coats of gallery, sanding 320. Those 2 are going to be your applications. It will be 100% factory finish by doing that. Moving on to the panels here. One thing to note is they recommend this only to be applied to wood. So we did spray it on MDF because when we make a door, we use MDF as our center panels for our doors. So I wanted to see what would come out. Now, this right here, we only did 2 coats of gallery, sanding 150. It came out okay, but I definitely wouldn't do this because you can feel some flaws, feel some minor imperfections in it. I think you definitely need primer. So on this piece, we did exactly what we would do prior. We did 1 coat of primer, we sanded 150, and then 2 coats of gallery on this. And this came out pretty nice. I can definitely tell that this is the best out of those 2, of course. I think it would have came out even better if we had sanded the 320 instead of the 150. So for our application in the future, it's gonna be exactly what we did on this one right here. The 1 coat of primer, 2 gallery with 320. That definitely needs to be the way this is applied to achieve that factory finish. So here in the background, this piece down here, this is sprayed with 1 coat of primer and 2 coats of the UTE with sanding 150. We're going to do a scratch test to see how it compares to this, which is 1 coat of primer and 2 coats of the gallery sand 150, as you can see there. So the difference is this is actually still, this is MDF. This is poplar, which is going to be the rest of our samples are all poplar. Again, I'd rather use maple since it's a little bit more durable and harder. But for the sake of these sample pieces, we used poplar, being super soft. So let's see how this hardener kind of holds up. So if I were just surprisingly, it looks like the MDF with the galleries holding up a little bit better. It definitely is feeling like the gallery is definitely harder. Less likely to, at least with hitting it with this. I don't know if that's just because the MDF could be a little harder, but we'll find that out in the next one. This here, obviously 2 coats of gallery with the 1 coat of primer. Let's see what this compares to. It looks like the gallery is holding up a little bit better. Obviously, I hope nobody's going to be, you know, poking the finished product with awls or screwdrivers, but this is just to kind of test to see how strong it is, doing a little scratch test. Obviously, accidents happen. Walking around a kitchen, belt buckle rubs on, you know, a drawer front, something like that. I want to know just how durable this would be. Now, it definitely, I would say, the gallery is a little bit better. I think it would be even better if this was on maple. Maybe we'll do a video to test that in the future. I think the maple would hold up better being a little bit less, just not as soft. This stuff, it's almost hard to achieve that like really pure hardness because the material itself is pretty soft, you know, so. But I would say comparing the two, that gallery would be superior. So to conclude this video, I would definitely recommend the gallery series over the UTE for numerous reasons. The gallery is a little bit more expensive than the UTE, but I think that you will save a lot more time with the gallery since it cures a lot quicker. You can essentially paint whatever you need to paint in one day with all the dry times, as opposed to emerald, where it would take us multiple days to do what we needed to do. So overall, I would definitely recommend gallery.